Hello students, in this video we will see about resistance and Ohm's law. So what is Ohm's law? If the physical state of a conductor remains constant. Now what is meant by physical state? Physical state means its length, area of cross section, temperature and material it's made up of, that is known as physical state. Means all. Suppose there is one wire. So its length remains constant. Then its area of cross section. Area of cross section means height and width. Means the size. Z. How much it is broad now. Whether it is thin or thick. That is area of cross section. Temperature. Suppose temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, then end up to the end it must be at 30 degrees Celsius, no more or no less. And the material it is made up of. If it is made of copper, then again it must be of the copper. Means if you take same wire up to the end, that is physical state, and if it is remains constant, so no change will happen with that wire, the current I flowing through is directly proportional to the potential difference between the two ends. What is meant by current? Flow of electron. And what is meant by potential difference? Difference between 2 points, positive and negative. The difference between these 2 points, that is potential difference. So then if physical state of conductor remain constant, the current I is directly proportional to V, that is potential difference. Okay, so what is Ohm's law? I is directly proportional to V. Okay, so this current is directly proportional to potential difference. Now for removing directly proportional sign, we use constant. I is equals to kV. K is constant of proportionality. Now this K is multiplied here. Now after going here it becomes divided by I upon K is equal to V. Now I upon K is equals to R, that is resistance. We have seen this in previous video. That's why IR is equal to V, or V is equals to IR, or R is equals to V upon I. This is Ohm's law. So what is Ohm's law? Resistance is equal to potential difference upon current flowing. Okay. Now what is the formula for resistance? So potential difference volt, current ampere, and 1 volt upon 1 ampere is called as 1 ohm. And what is the symbol of ohm? This is the symbol of ohm. Okay, and why the name is Ohm given? Because Sir George Simon Ohm, he given that law, so in his respect, in his honor, the name is given. So 1 ohm is called as unit of resistance. Okay, so what is resistance of 1 ohm? If 1 ampere current flows through a conductor when 1 volt potential difference is applied, the resistance in the conductor is 1 ohm. Okay, now what is resistance and resistivity of conductor? So we have seen that suppose there is one wire. In this wire randomly negative charge were present and they move randomly in any direction. Okay, if potential difference is applied, that is positive charge and negative charge, if potential difference is applied, then the electron starts moving, they starts moving from negative to positive because they are negative charge, so they start moving, okay, in same direction. They all starts moving in same direction, so that is known as current. We will call it as current. Current is flow of electrons. So they starts moving as soon as possible. In that condition they collide with each other. I mean, suppose they are starting to move, then this electron will collide in on this electron, this can be colliding on this electron, so the collision of that electron happens, and there is hindrance. Hindrance means अडथळा, थांबवणे. They resist each other, they fight with each other, they collide, they slide on each other in the competition of going towards positive charge. So in this collision the motion of that electrons will deflect or stop. Suppose this electron touch on this electron, then their motion will be stopped for some while, for few seconds, microseconds or nanoseconds. So this collision, this hindrance is nothing but the resistance. Okay, now you got it. Resistance is collision, the stoppage, the blockage of that flow of electron, that is nothing but the resistance. So these moving electrons strikes the atom and ions which lie along their path. Any electron that comes along in their path, they slide on it or strike on it. Such collision cause hindrance to flow of electrons. So this collision causes hindrance, blockage, stoppage, and this oppose the current, and this hindrance is resistance of current. Okay, so in this condition the resistance can be happen. Now what is resistivity? Suppose the resistance of a conductor is R, so let the resistance is R, then R is directly proportional to L. L is length of conductor or wire, means how long is that wire, means more length more the resistance. Suppose you use very long wire, then your electricity bill will be more because of that more resistance. Okay, then also resistance is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Area of cross section. Now what is mean by cross section? We have seen that. So more the area of cross section, less the resistance. If you use more big or thick wire, then current flow is good, resistance is low. If less area of cross section, then resistance will be more. If you use very thin wire up such like that, then the resistance is more there. That's why you can get more electrical bill. So after combining, R is directly proportional to L and inversely proportional to A, and for removing this proportionality sign you have to use equal to and use constant. So R is equals to P. This P is known as rho, L upon A, and rho is constant of proportionality. It is called resistivity of the material. It is the resistivity of material, and its unit is ohm meter. What is the unit of resistivity? Ohm meter, and it is denoted by this sign. And resistivity is a specific property of material, and different material have different resistivity. If you use different material, their resistivity power is also different. Okay, so in this video we will see up to this. If you like this video, share, like and subscribe this channel for further videos. Okay, till then, bye.